The day finds you before you go looking for it. That's the thing nobody warns you about. You're going about your week, doing ordinary things, moving through ordinary days, and then something shifts. A heaviness you can't name, a quiet that feels different from other quiet. And then you realize it's almost that day. Your body knew before your mind did. The calendar hasn't changed, but something in you already know is coming. If that's where you are right now, I see you. I'm in it with you. This is Healing Heartstrings. This is week 6 of our journey towards July 13, the anniversary of my mommy's passing. We are 1 week away now, and this week I want to sit with you in the particular tenderness of the days that approach before the day itself, the dates that find you. There is a kind of grief that doesn't wait for the anniversary itself. It starts early, it creeps in maybe a week out, maybe 2 weeks out. The closer the date gets, the heavier the air feels. You might notice you're more tired than usual, more easily undone by small things. You might be short with people you love and not know why. You might find yourself avoiding the calendar or checking it obsessively. You might have a harder time sleeping or find yourself sleeping more than normal. Your appetite might shift, your energy might dip. None of that is weakness. All of that is love. Lamentations 3:22-23 says, "Because of the Lord's great love, we are not consumed, for his compassions never fail. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness." New every morning. That means even the mornings that you find before you find them. Even the mornings leading up to the hardest day on your calendar. His compassions are already there, waiting in that morning before you even open your eyes. The anniversary isn't the only day he shows up. He shows up in the days before it too. The days that find you. Dates are strange things. A date on the calendar is just a number, but a date in your body is something else entirely. It carries the whole weight of what happened on that day and sometimes the days around it too. For me, July 13 doesn't just arrive on July 13. It starts showing up earlier, the week before. Sometimes the whole month of July starts to feel different. I notice it in the quality of the light, in the way the summer heat feels, in small things that shouldn't mean anything but somehow do. My body carries the memory of that season even when I'm not consciously thinking about it. Maybe you have a date like that. A birthday, a diagnosis day, a last day you saw them, a day the phone rang. Those dates don't just live on the calendar. They live in you. And they make themselves known. I used to try to get through the approach days by not looking at them directly, by staying busy, staying distracted, staying in motion. And sometimes that's what survival looks like, and that's okay. But I found something different lately. I found that naming the approach, saying it out loud, this is a hard week. This day is coming. I feel it, takes off the weight. Not all of it, but some. What you can name, you can bring to God. What stays unspoken just sits heavier. I want to stay with this verse for a moment because I think we often hear his mercies are new every morning as a general encouragement for good seasons. And it is that. But it's also for the specific mornings that feel anything but merciful. The writer of Lamentations was not writing from a comfortable place. Lamentations is one of the most grief-saturated books in the whole Bible. The city is in ruins. Everything has been lost. And in the middle of that total desolation, not at the end of it, not after things got better, the writer chooses to say, his compassions never fail. That's not toxic positivity. That's not just think good thoughts. That's a person in the middle of the worst season of their life choosing to anchor themselves in who God is when everything around them says otherwise. His compassions never fail means they will be there on July 13th. They will be there the week before. They are there today in whatever this day is carrying for you. New every morning means even the mornings you dread, even the ones you've been bracing for, He is already in that morning, and He has already prepared a mercy for it. You don't have to find your way to Him on that day. He is already there. So what do you actually do with the days before the hard day? I don't have a formula. I only have what's helped me. Name it out loud, even just to yourself, even if it's just to God. Say, this week is hard. The day is coming. I feel it in my body. I miss her. Naming it breaks the pressure a little. It stops the grief from being a thing you're avoiding and makes it something you're actually with. Be gentle with yourself in a practical way, not just emotionally, but practically. Don't schedule things in the approach week that require you to be fully present and emotionally available if you can help it. Give yourself permission to move more slowly, to do less, to say no to things. Let the people around you know if you're able. You don't have to explain everything, but letting one person know, hey, this is a hard week for me, means you're not carrying the weight of pretending on top of the weight of grieving. And keep showing up to the ordinary things. The mug of coffee, the morning quiet, the dog beside you, the small mercies that show up in unremarkable moments. He is in those too. He is in the ordinary mornings before the hard day, whispering, I'm here. We're going to walk through this together. If you have a date that finds you, one that shows up in your body before it shows up on the calendar, I want you to know that it is not something to overcome. That is love doing what love does. It remembers, it holds, it refuses to let the people we lost disappear into the ordinary Tuesday. The date finds you because the love was real. And in the middle of that, in the approach, in the heaviness, in the mornings that feel like too much before they even begin, His compassions are new, not after the day passes, not when you feel better, now, today, in this week that is already heavy. Great is His faithfulness, even in July, even in the week before, even today. We're almost there, and we are not walking toward it alone. If today's video met you in the approach, in the days before the hard day, I'm so glad you're here. I have a free set of 10 scripture cards I created for seasons exactly like this one. The link is in the description and in my comments below. If you want to go deeper, I also have a 30-day devotional called 30 Days of Healing After Loss on Amazon, and a faith-based self-care ebook for when grief lives in your body and you need gentle, grounded ways to care for yourself. Both links are in the description. Next week is July 13th. We'll be there together. I'll be here. This is Healing Heartstrings, and I will see you next week.